So we're in position, and now on our third pole we're in position. We want to check our color, and we go by the Grackle system. So what we want to do first is we want to be in, let me get to the return to the menu. We want to be in dot area. And once you're in dot area, you want to measure the white paper, and I do that at the gripper, and there's a method to the madness. I do it at the gripper because there might be a little bit of toning that I can't see, or some kind of color, or sometimes you're doing it on the back side of the sheet, and the color change just from the color on the other side of the sheet is enough to affect the white measurement. So to be safe, I always do the white measurement at the gripper where I'm certain there's no ink. Then I start with the black, take a reading, 128. I'm about 60 points low, so I'm really not anywhere close to where I want to be. We'll go ahead just for drill. We're going to check our dot, and our dot is at 61% gain on the 50% dot. So that's well below where we want to be. The next one I'll check is the yellow, and we're 114. That's a little high. We want to be somewhere between 100 and 105 with a dot gain of 65. We're well below our Grackle standard there as well. And then we're moving on to magenta, and we're 130, so we're about 15 points low on the magenta as well. We'll check the dot, well below standard, and then we'll go to the cyan, and we're about another 15 points low on that one as well for our starting point, and we'll talk about that in just a second. And we're well below our standard on the dot as well. So our normal starting point on pen, normal starting point on 4-color is black. We want to be about 185 to 195. Oh, okay. So black, we want to be about 190, and generally on most stocks we're going to be somewhere between 69% to 71%. Cyan, we want to be about 155. Magenta, we want to be about 150, and yellow, and again, these numbers are mid-60s, so we'll just say 65. 65, and then our yellow, we want to be, let's say, 103, because we'll go halfway, 103, we'll go about halfway between 100 and 105. And again, that's going to be around 65 is what we're shooting for. If it's a little bit below those numbers, that's okay. That's, as long as it's not too far below those numbers. Okay? So, what we're going to do is take all the sheets that we've run so far getting position, which is about 109 sheets. Reset our counter. Then we're going to take those, we're going to turn them around color bars first. And remember, we were a little hot on the yellow, a little bit light on the blue and the red, cyan and magenta, and real light on our black. So, what we're going to do is we'll bring our black up 20 points over here from 30 to 50 on the sweep. We'll come up 10 on our magenta, and we'll come up 5 on our cyan, and we'll go down. Let's go down 10 on our yellow. We don't want to get too far below 20, and we want to try to keep some latitude of adjustment upward if we need it for the other 3 colors. So ideally you want to start out around 30 and move from there. So that gives you a lot of latitude of adjustment. Take our sheets, we're going to put them in color bars first. We're putting them in color bars first because we don't want to flip them over and have wet ink traveling along the bed of the press, building up and causing future scratches. We want to have the wet side up. Okay? We're going to put that back in the feeder, color bars first.